Check one, check two. Gaming. Oh my god, everybody's here. Probably trying to find some pants. What am I? There we go. Had a brain fart. Welcome everybody. Check, check. Check. Speaking of checking, check some audio levels and hopefully we don't blow everybody's ears out. Say testes, testes, restore 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is purely for audio levels. Oh, come on. Get me out of here. There we go. Raise it up just a little bit. Yeah, I could use some eggs and bacon myself. Just a little bit. Okay. The sound in this game can get kind of irritating, so I'm probably try to have it a little lower than normal. Yeah. So, welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Good morning, Julia. So yeah, today I decided we would play some Paperboy 2 for the Super Nintendo, which I happen to have right here. Because, of course, obviously, I don't like to play games that I don't own. Does happen occasionally, but for the most part. Look at this game. Look at, even in the demo, they couldn't make it more... They couldn't even get to the first house without dying. I'm not going to lie. This game is pretty terrible. I have a lot of memories of it from my childhood, though. And I picked it specifically because this live stream has turned out to be really good for... Look, that's all the farther they made it. You got a cat yesterday. Oh, my God. That's awesome. But yeah, the point is it's one of those games where... I don't make it very far. I get frustrated and I stop and move on to something else. And this live stream has been just run over by a monster truck. It's been really good for just kind of buckling down and playing a game for a couple hours. And consistently, I would say, with at least a few games, with Gremlins 2... Cool World, I have made it farther, and granted, Cool World is a game I never played before, but, it sort of forces you to buckle down and focus, and there's games that I have been playing for years, 20 years, that I got farther in playing on the stream than I ever got before, just because it sort of forces me to not give up when the going gets tough, and oh my god, this game is a nightmare. So I'm not, I don't know even how sort of buckling down and focusing is going to go. Yeah, I've moved, thankfully I have evolved past throwing controllers. I did go through a phase as a kid where I was definitely a controller thrower. And I am playing now, by the way. So you gotta for those of you who don't know how Paperboy operates, you gotta get... You gotta get papers delivered, houses with mailboxes like that. You deliver to houses that don't have mailboxes. Boom, you just break windows. Mess them up. Let's try to do that. Yes. So I also can't break windows on the houses that I'm delivering to. they will unsubscribe from my newspaper if I pull something like that. Ugh. The controls in this game are unforgiving. There's lots of times where there's just no avoiding something. Oh, you're done. We stopped a crime, but oh my god, the game actually gave that to me. That's shocking. Usually the game is extremely unforgiving with collision detection. Yes. Oh, gotta watch those babies. And there's your paper. Stupid babies. We do get a lot of points for stopping the baby carriage, though. Oh, God. Dang it, we missed them. We almost had a perfect run, but we missed a house. Of course we did. There you go. Ooh. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah. The game has the game has tons of interactivity. Pretty much everything you can throw a paper at and interact with. I wasn't doing it a whole lot just because I was trying to actually do good here on the first level. And the more you start throwing papers around and interacting with stuff, the harder it gets. Yes. And come on. All kinds of bonus points. Yeah. Boom. Oh my god, we did it. We missed one house. Unbelievable. That was a really good run for our first game. We stopped a robbery and we saved 2 babies. I mean, that's pretty good for first day on the job. Didn't hit the ghost. Can we hit the scarecrow? Nope. No. God. Those turns are a nightmare. When you're out in the road, it's usually pretty good to get... watch this. The game is... The controls are really sloppy and unforgiving, but the fact that they kind of made everything interactive is really what kind of makes the game a good time. There we go. We're doing pretty good. We used up a few lives on our first day, so that's not super good. We can't keep losing lives. Oh, as I say that. Do. Oh, we're gonna stop the robber again. Boom. He's not always there, so. He's an easy 1,000 points if he is there. And there you go, buddy. Get some more papers. Get restocked on papers. Oh, we broke a window. They are going to cancel their subscription. That's fine. We don't need their subscription anyway. God, the baby! You're pretty sure you grew up in this neighborhood? It's a... Did it have a haunted mansion? Missed him that time. Baby's a little quicker. You get 1,000 points for stopping the baby. There we go. Your neighborhood had a castle fire. Oh, right in the head. Damn babies. Paperboy fired. Dang it. Well, we did all right. Made it to the middle of the high score. All right, let's try this again. Vandalism at haunted house. Let's do it again. You've been vandalized. Free paper. I'm trying not to because I'm trying to play well, but you can knock those old people off of that porch swing. Whew. We're gonna do it this time. Spooky cemetery, let's hit the ghost. There's a paper for you, ghost. Hope you like it. Free paper. Catch up on the events of the day. I'm sure last time you were you read a newspaper, Lyndon Johnson was probably president. Yes. Woo! Yes. We're doing good. And yep. Eat slime, criminal. These guys suck. Oh. Yeah. For once, the baby didn't kill me. Missed the papers. Ah, missed the papers. I need to get a refill. Oh boy. Oh god. You have no idea how sloppy and unresponsive the controls are. Very simple. I mean, it's really the only thing that makes this game a challenge. This game would be a breeze if not for the controls. What's going on? Definitely had that house with all the tires out front. Sorted oddballs running around. Yeah, that part of the neighborhood I could definitely see. Did we get every house? We got all the subscribers, didn't we? I think we did. We did. God, I have not been able to hit one of those horns. There we go. Got one of them. I don't know if they're really good for points or anything. Oh. I think, yeah. Perfect delivery, extra life. And we saved a breakaway baby. So we'll take it. We didn't get through the obstacle course at the end. But thankfully, I think once you get to that, I don't think you lose a life if you die in the obstacle course. That's pretty much a bonus. We just skated by that. I think we can break those gargoyles. I forget most everything, and I don't remember. Oh, we blew it. We blew it. See, I used to have a strategy, and I don't know if missed them. Oh, we got them at the last second. Got it on the front porch. You don't have to get it in the mailbox. You can get it on their front step. Another 1,000 points. Just line them up. Oop. But yeah, I don't know if it would work with this one. But back in the oh no, stay still. Oh my god. In the original Paperboy, I had a oh come on. I had a strategy where I would purposely only deliver on the first day, only deliver to one subscriber, so everybody else would cancel. And then on the next day, as long as I delivered to that one person's house, it was a perfect delivery. So essentially, you lose like a day of progress, but you sort of set yourself up into like an easy mode. We could maybe next game we'll try that on this one. But it was definitely nice. It made the game easier. But then if you missed, like on the next day, if you missed that one house's delivery, you lost the game. Ugh. Who'd we miss? We missed 3? All right. Taken out by those cannons. Oh, we missed them. Yeah, we're not doing great. So far, off to a bad start. And then we died. Do we make it? Yes. Trying to get the ghost. The ghost makes a really funny spooky ghost noise. Oh, I should have hit him. I didn't realize he wasn't a subscriber anymore. Nope. Nope. Okay. I don't know if they'll unsubscribe. We delivered to them, but we also smacked them with a newspaper while they were out playing basketball, so I don't know if that means sometimes... Oh, he's over here. We couldn't get at him, though. So they might unsubscribe even though we delivered the newspaper. There you go. Oop. Gotta spray the babe. And kill that guy in the hood of his truck. No big deal. I mean, we're definitely committing lots of crimes. Ugh. Those cannons. You wonder if that's Long Pig the neighbor's spit roasting? It very well could be. Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes! Boom! Watching this, I want to find out how they think a video game about this would be a good idea. Frustrating programmer who was a paperboy in his youth? Probably. That's probably exactly where it came from. You know, there are... I mean, this Here's the thing about paper. Like, this game is just incredibly unforgiving, and there's a lot of... There you go. Dumb old people. Cancel my newspaper. There's a ton of cheap deaths that are basically impossible to avoid. Ah, we missed him. We might as well knock him over. Nope, got a zombie. We stopped him. Don't worry. Oh, there was the ghost. Ooh. But the idea is, I think, sound, and other versions of Paperboy are much more playable. We lost him. No. We lost them as a subscriber, too. At least we'll catch a crook. No! What was I saying about cheap deaths that are unavoidable? Yeah. You saw Dead Don't Die last night? Really not that good? I heard it was not for everybody. I'm definitely curious about it, but I have no interest in seeing it in the theater. I can definitely wait for it to show up. And same thing, Quack. I've been hearing from multiple places that the new Child's Play is much better than kind of everybody was prepared for. Okay, this time we are going to only deliver to that first house. We're going to cancel all the other subscriptions. I should have got the paper. And set ourselves up for some easy wins. Dang, didn't smash their window. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, no. I didn't know I could go that far over. Crawl next weekend? Yes. I hope I will get to see that in theater. I'm not... I guess I don't know if I will or not, but I'm excited for that movie. That's probably... Of anything that's coming soon... That's probably the only thing I'm actually legitimately curious about. Don't deliver to anybody. Spray the lady. Spray the babe. You remind me of the babe. What babe? Break all the windows. Yes. Don't get, of course, get shot right in the face. Yeah, the Chucky doll, like I brought it up before. I mean, having not seen the movie, there's no question that the Chucky doll looks pretty terrible. And it's a shame that they screwed that part of it up, because screwing that up is really going to turn a lot of people off of the movie right away. Like, before, I mean, it did with me. Like, before I even saw it, I was just like, what is this mess? Like, not interested. I can't remember. Somebody brought it up where it's almost like they should have just not even called it a Chucky movie. Drifted right into it. I have a half-developed game a friend and I were programming a couple years ago called Buffet Hero. It was a strategy clicker game. Explain. Bam, bam. Okay, we gotta deliver to Agnes and Milton. Oh, come on, I got those. Did they do an N64 Paperboy? I do not. I don't remember that one. All I remember were sort of 2D. I mean, I guess they span several eras, but you know, there's NES, Game Boy, SNES, the Atari Lynx. I think those are. Well, and I played the old arcade at one point. But I'm guessing an N64. Dang it, we missed him. Oof. I'm guessing an N64 Paperboy was. Did we deliver to them last time? Yeah, an N64 Paperboy must have been 3D, because there's no way they would have made it 2D. Oh my god. And see, Melinda, that's the thing. It's really, like, the movie looks kind of like what it looks like, but it's the fact that it's Sam Raimi, and that the idea of him approaching sort of an animal attack movie, but kind of directing it the way he directs movies. You know, I happen to really like Drag Me to Hell. I know some people don't, but obviously I think he's a guy who, for the most part, is just a really solid director, and he's not batting 1,000, certainly, but as long as he approaches this movie the way he approaches an Evil Dead movie or Drag Me to Hell, you know, with that kind of energy, come on, I totally got that. Like, I think it'll be fun. Oh, got it, Roddy. So it's like a balancing game of eating as much as you can at the buffet without eating too much. That makes sense. That would be a fun game. When you said it, I thought it was like a game where you were refilling the buffet as other people were eating it, kind of a thing. But no, you're the baby. There we go. We saved the baby. Okay, it's fine. It's all starting to fall apart a little bit. No big deal. You know, sometimes you gotta break it all down before you can build it back up. That's what I always say. And we are definitely doing a great job of breaking it all down. Nope. Oh my god. Was that our last life? It was. Okay. Well, that's our worst game so far. But we're learning. We're going to fill this whole top 10 up. Don't talk about it. I'm not happy with myself. We missed them. All right, we're going to go for a... we delivered one newspaper correctly so far, so we are going to purposely biff all future deliveries. That ghost is coming. There we go. Make sure they unsubscribe. Beautiful. And... Yep, there we go. We injured the elderly. We attacked basketball players. Broke a window. Where's the robber? Oh, we missed him. I took a blind shot, and it was actually pretty close. Oh. Cannot lose life. Break a window. Spray the babe. Attack the pig eater. Smash a window. Everything's going pretty much how we want it to. There we go. We got papers for days. Break a window. We're gonna try to get away from the cannons, which we did. Nice. Broke a back window. That takes skill. Ooh, we almost accidentally delivered a paper to that guy. We almost did our job correctly by accident. We don't want that. Alright, we just want to go nuts here. Try to rack up a bunch of bonus points. I don't know if I run out of papers during the obstacle course. I do. Good to know. Nope, I don't. It actually starts refilling. Okay, so we lost all of our subscribers except for the second house on the street. Hosed bather files complaints. Okay, these are our loyal customers. Perfect. Textbook delivery. Now this guy we can kill. He will die under there. Oh, we need papers. We gotta get back on the sidewalk so we can get some papers. Get away from the ghost. Nope. I reacted in the wrong direction. Saw the car coming. The street is dangerous. Beautiful. Yes. Crook. Okay. Nope. I thought that was gonna be close enough where we would stop the tire. Spray the babe. Punch the pig. Oh, the pig escaped. That guy was burning. He was cooking a living pig. What is the matter with the people in this neighborhood? We're out of papers, by the way. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. We're not gonna make this, are we? We're not gonna make it. Nope. I actually have delivered newspapers. I did not do it as a child on a bike. I did it as an adult in a vehicle. Okay, so see that? We got a perfect run. So we just earned a subscriber back. So basically now it will, every time you have a perfect run, it adds a subscriber to your route. So now we're going to have these 2 houses. Perfect. So we have already, I mean, we gotta not die. But we have now had another perfect run. Oh, come on. Woo! I got the hiccups. I'm so excited. Let's hit that window. Yes. Sorry, old folks. Stop the dog. Killed the criminal. Oh, you can stop the car. Oh. That was our last life. Unbelievable. I feel like nobody in the real world delivered newspapers via bike. P.S. You did as well and possibly gave you PTSD. Yeah, it was not, I mean, it was not the worst job in the world, but I could not do it. I couldn't do it at like, it's all based on speed. Like, you get paid by the paper that you deliver. And like, I had what was considered, a small route. I think I delivered like, I forget, 300 papers, something like that. And there were people who delivered thousands of papers. Like, they would have these huge pickup trucks and they would fill the bed of their pickup truck overflowing with newspapers. And they would get all of those delivered by like between, you know, I forget when the papers got delivered. Like midnight, something like that. And you had to have them all delivered by 6 a.m. contractually. And these guys would get 2,000, 3,000 papers delivered in 6 hours. And I had trouble getting 300 delivered in, you know, it wouldn't take me till 6. It would usually I'd be done by 3 or 4. But not always. And it's a deceptively hard job. Did you see the Grim Reaper when you delivered them? No. I did see, I delivered weekend papers, so it did kind of suck when the weather was nice because there would be high school parties that were still in full swing when I was delivering papers at, 3 in the morning. There was, I don't know, and it's also, like you feel kind of exposed, like in danger in a weird way, because you're just driving around the middle of the night and frequently there's just no one around, but every once in a while maybe there is somebody around and you feel like, well, like if someone wanted to mess with me right now, there's like nobody around. Like it is weird going down. There's some of the streets I delivered to were very secluded. And one time, I will say this because this is sort of this is the most Paperboy experience I ever had delivering newspapers. There was a little like 3 mailboxes together. You know how some neighborhoods will just have like your mailboxes, you and your neighbor's mailboxes will be together, like on a single post or whatever. And I came up to this spot, and there's 3 mailboxes, and they have the little slots for the newspapers. The houses are on the other side of the street, but on the side of the street with the mailboxes is a cemetery. So I'm already like, this is kind of spooky at 2 or 3 in the morning. In the pitch dark or, almost dark, there's like one street light delivering to, stopping at a cemetery. And I'm putting the papers in, and there's like literal, like there's cobwebs on the papers the paper slots, and it's like spooky and it's creepy. And then I go to stick the paper in, and I'm not joking, bats flew out of the paper slot of the mailbox, and it gave me a heart attack. And from then on, I hated that like little run of paper. That street was a street that I hated delivering to, because also one of the houses, not one of the houses I delivered to, but I had one of the houses I passed by right before I got to the cemetery was a murder house from when I was like right out of high school. A family was murdered in that house, so I had to drive by this murder house, and then stop at a cemetery. It was a nightmare. Yeah, Groovy. There were definitely a lot of cranky old farts at the delivering newspapers, but I don't know. We had a few of the guys, and some of them that were like the big hitters, like the guys who would deliver like 3,000 papers in a night. Like some of those guys seemed to really love it, like, and they were having a good time. But yeah, for the most part, nobody was really excited about it. When you really added up, like, how much you were getting paid, and they didn't take tax out, and well, like once you started doing the math and realizing, like, you realized it was so hard to make it worth it. You had to be so fast at it. You had to go AFK for a bit, finally back. Well, welcome back. I suppose, why don't we play, we've been playing the Paperboy this whole time, and I noticed, Quack noticed that there is a paper girl in this version, so let's paper girl it up. Baby, baby. No, we missed them. So we're going to go with, I think, another run where we just deliver to one house. We basically throw the game on purpose so that next round is much, much easier for us. Uh-oh. Dang it. We delivered to them, but we also broke their window, so I think they will still unsubscribe. Yes. Hit the trash. Unfortunately, we don't get any points for breaking windows on houses that are current subscribers. But once they're unsubscribers, we do get points for breaking their windows. So actually, maybe we'll just skip by. We don't need to worry about them. Whoop, whoop, whoo. Dang it, yes, there we go. Fly free, piggy. Fly free. Save the dog. Oh, if we just let the dog go by, we wouldn't have hit it. Unbelievable. You grew up directly across the street from a cemetery and the original house which inspired the Norman Bates house. Well, that's cool. That's not an in-character thing? Well, that is super cool. I'm going to have to look that up and then know exactly where you grew up and then hunt you down. No, just kidding. But that is interesting. I will probably Wikipedia that. Oh my god. Okay, good. We lost all of our subscribers except our one old couple. But we did save a baby, so that's good. They can't take that away from us. Here's your baby, douchebags. All right, here's our loyal subscribers. There's your paper. You always got to tip your cap. Can you break the headstones? I forget. I know in the original Paperboy you could break the headstones. Oh, see, we don't like these old people. Boom, go to hell. There you go. Ultimate disrespect. There you go. You're not a subscriber anymore? Here's a paper right in the window. There you go. Woo! Come on. There we go. You see, they fired simultaneously. They never fire simultaneously like that. Pretty sure the game cheats. Dang it. Missed him. He got away with it. Unbelievable. I believe the house you grew up in is a little comic shop now. That's awesome. Oh my god. That was a super cheap death. We didn't even make it on the top 10 for that one. All right. Window prices skyrocket. All right, we're just going to go for it this time. We don't need to play games. We don't need to cook the books. We don't need to fudge the numbers in our favor. We don't need to game the system. Woo! Oop. Oh, well, we lost them as a subscriber. Look at this. We're just rolling. Lost them big time. Yes. Yeah. Eat paper, criminal. Also you. God, we keep... Oh, God, we're gonna hit the fence. It's the thing, you can only turn a certain amount, and you can very easily get yourself into a position where there's just nothing you can do. But I do kind of feel like that is... Missed that house too. Good lord. There we go. Oh, spray the babe. And the monster hand got us. It's karma. Well, I suppose if you grew up next to the inspiration for the Norman Bates house, that must be there must be a certain amount of tourism that comes to that, like, or just, you know, just people who have an interest in it. So I suppose it makes sense, you know, to put a little comic shop or something. That might be some of the same kind of people that are interested in it. Hosed bather files complaint. She always does. I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. Whew, okay. Made it. Never seen anyone take photos or gawk? Though there's articles about the place? Huh. I mean, I suppose, you know. But there is like that sort of small... God, I can't... I'm trying to hit one of those graves just to see. Is it like, was it like a house that was like just they based the house on it, or is it like because visually, or was it because like that's where events took place that, you know, sort of inspired Psycho? I had a pretty good holiday weekend, Melinda. It was thankfully laid back. Here in Minnesota, it was pretty iffy weather, kind of off and on. So a lot of... I love that pig running away. There was a lot of people kind of laid low. A lot of plans either happened before or after the 4th, so it ended up being a pretty chill weekend, which I'm all for. Woo! Ah! Hitchcock saw a painting of the house and had the Psycho house designed based on it. It looks very similar, except in recent years it's been painted yellow. Heroine, Paper Girl stops thief. Yeah, we did. Oh, there's that zombie. Paper Girl, paranormal buster. There you go, my loyal customers. Oh, come on. Bullshit. That was a decent run right there. I mean, we gotta break 100,000, right? If we want to get to the top of this top 10 scoreboard, dog leash laws considered. That would be nice, guys. Because I'm not gonna lie, this neighborhood has a dog crisis. Okay, we are gonna attempt to be a model Paper Girl, an outstanding, as well as upstanding paper delivery professional. We have managed to deliver to every one of our subscribers without incident. Beautiful. We're gonna hop the fence. Moo. Man, I want to hit that. I always want to like drop the car on that guy working on it every time, but he's a loyal subscriber. We can't treat our loyal subscribers that way. Okay, we saved that dog or stopped that dog. Oh, there was a thief. Dang it. We missed him. Didn't see him till it was too late. Oh, why did we do that? He's gonna unsubscribe to us now. I think that's how it works. Maybe it doesn't. Spray the babe. I don't know if she's a subscriber or not. Oh, boog. That was close. Graves, monsters, bodies. There we go. Oh, so close. Almost stopped the dog. Okay. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Just don't be dumb. Don't overreact. How dare you? I never overreact. How dare you? Oh, made it. Okay. Okay, that was not a bad run. Not a bad run. Mount Repose Cemetery in Heverstraw, New York. Huh. I'll have to look that up. That Hose Bay, they're always filing complaints. It's fair enough. I mean, we are basically committing assault. Nope. Nope. No. You gotta get... The problem with this game is, like, you have to develop the correct instincts with... Nice. With certain obstacles, you need to know... Like, your reaction needs to be to veer left. With some things, you need to know your reaction needs to be to veer right. Ah! Oh, there we go. We got a cool ricochet. Gravestone ricochet. This round is not going as successfully. There we go. That guy got his paper. Agnes and Milton got their paper. Oh, we didn't stop the dog. Dang it, we missed the crook. Oh, bull! Those little punk kids and these out-of-control babies are a menace. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. The slap bass style music. But yeah. That's, I was thinking about that. Especially in the 16-bit era. But I mean, pretty much back as soon as video games, could just have like full. Come on, like there's just no avoiding it. Back in the days of sound chips and chip tunes, looking back, the SNES and the Sega Genesis have very, very different sound chips. Music on one sounds very distinct to that system. And I think that there's always those kind of instruments that you can hear. Now, missed them. No! See, once again, you need to veer left. And I gotta get it in my brain. When there's a car coming, you veer left. Oh, we're just sucking it up. Nice. We need some papers. We need more papers, please. There we go. But that sort of slap bass sound, I think, is a very distinctly Super Nintendo sound. God, we missed it again. Unbelievable. Billy, welcome. Favorite game on the SNES, both as the game itself and soundtrack, will always be Chrono Trigger. Yeah, that's... I mean, not never, but I never played it in depth. I only played... Oh, come on. They should have given that to us. I only played Chrono Trigger some... Like, I feel like back in the days when emulators... That's bunk. I have not played Paperboy 64. But yeah, the when emulators started becoming available, I remember that was because that was a game I always wanted to try, and I played it. I feel like I played it for a few hours, you know, that day, and I just kind of never went back. I, for a long, long time, did not have the patience, really, for, like, a true RPG. Zelda was always, like, A Link to the Past was always as close to an RPG experience as I could get. You know, a game that was very hack and slash, very adventure-focused, and then had mild, very, very mild RPG aspects to it. I've grown a little more patient for games like that, so I should actually go back and give it another try. You know, Billy, I don't remember. I probably watched it, but I don't remember it. But I feel like I've pretty much watched every AVGN episode, so I'm sure I watched it at some point. Yep. Oh man, you guys are so dead. You unsubscribe? Oh, I missed him. Well, there. I disrespectfully... Oh my god, I lost another subscriber. And the gargoyle shot me with lasers. 10 out of 10. Would bang. Sounds good. I will definitely have to... Is Chrono Trigger... Was Chrono Trigger on the SNES Classic? Oh. I don't think it was, right? Was it not? Or was it? The music has just a hint of Seinfeld to it. God, every time. Oh god, I gotta believe, you know, I think this is just an average day for most paper boys or paper girls. You know, right now we're playing as a paper girl. Oh god, we just trashed that guy's house. But yeah, I think all of this is just a very common occurrence. There you go, guys. Love ya. Oh. God. This junkyard has, or not junkyard, but trashy yard. Gives me a lot of trouble with that jump, but it's one of those things where, nope, missed him. If you pretty much every time you pass by that trashy yard with TVs and the dog, pretty much every time you pass by that house, a car drives by. So you're sort of like, it forces you into the road where there's a car, or you got to take the jump. And usually I'm more confident with the jump. But lately, it has not been going good. Whoa! Ah! You know, here is, if you want to talk about video games getting made into movies, Paperboy, the movie, would be a super fun. You could make it like, you could make it 80s style, so it's, you know, it's a BMX bike, and, you know, it's a kid with a ton of attitude. He's just like, radical gnarly, dude. And then aliens invade, and then Dwayne The Rock Johnson is in it. I mean, heck, Dwayne The Rock Johnson as the Paperboy. How does that sound? And he's like, if you smell what the Paperboy is delivering. They would CG Dwayne The Rock Johnson's head onto the body of a little kid, and that would be the movie. But then also aliens and monsters and ghosts would attack. Nailed that jump. Disrespect. Handing out some disrespect. There we go. You are loyal subscribers. You get your paper. Oops, sorry. All right, it counted. The old couple, you can only deliver to their mailbox. All right. Stay. No. Oh. Yes, this game is way harder than the first game. It's pretty unfair. It's an extremely cheap game as far as the obstacles, the deaths. You could have Fred Decker direct it. I wouldn't be opposed. Or they could do it Jumanji style, and it's just a kid in Dwayne The Rock Johnson's body. I mean, it would be. Here's the thing: you cannot deny that it would. That you can't tell me that it wouldn't be hilarious to see Dwayne The Rock. Sorry, I was visualizing what I'm saying, and I stopped paying attention to the game. But you can't tell me it wouldn't be awesome to see giant, swole Dwayne The Rock Johnson on like a little kid's 80s BMX, fighting ghosts and aliens and monsters, and while trying to complete the paper route. That's a movie. Oops, sorry. Counts. Come on! See, the problem is when you get the camera also factors into this, and like the camera sort of moves on its own a little bit, kind of up and down, and when you go in to get the angle on that jump, the camera moves at the same time, and it feels like the camera move actually affects your position a little bit. We got the crook. So it's all kind of nonsense. Nailed it. You're welcome, dude. Continue to mow your lawn, and you can feel safe and secure that your newspaper has been delivered. What? That's cheap. Oh yeah, for sure. It would be was Paperboy in Paperboy had to have, but I didn't read the book Ready Player One, and I don't remember Paperboy being in the movie. Was he in the book? He was in Pixels, wasn't he? I didn't see that one either, but I seem to remember people talking about Paperboy being in that movie. Let's go this way. We never go this way. Whoa. The slowdown is real. Oof. Had to fill your cup with coffee. Man, I wish that's what I was doing right now. I need to get a pot of coffee. I need to, like, literally just have it on the desk. There we go. See, every time. See, it pushes you out into the road, and then there's always a car coming. Cheap. What that is cheap. Who developed this game? Mindscape. What other games has Mindscape made? For the Super Nintendo. What was like, what was their track record? Because this game is like almost really good. If it had tighter controls and more thoughtful enemy placement, so where the deaths weren't so cheap, this would be a really good game. Well, what I need to just maybe make a pot of coffee and then just use the pot, like put coffee and creamer into the pot itself, and then just drink straight from the carafe. Eat paper. That paper had 10 inches of rebar in it. That crook won't be walking again. I knew I was going to do that. It's all right. Save the baby. Even though I don't want to, because the baby has killed me many times. Oh, that is cheap. That is cheap. It's done that to me twice now. Yeah, just have a straw going into the craft. You're good. Oh god, they made an Indiana Jones game. Aren't they on the Super Nintendo? Because aren't the Indiana Jones games pretty notoriously bad? Just live. Don't worry about points, dude. Just live. I mean, if you want to rack up 1,000,000 points as you go, I mean, more power to you. 1 life left. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Yeah, so they are not a top-tier developer, huh? That is not right. I was in front of that laser blast. I had definitely gotten past that gargoyle. So we had one extra good game where we almost got 30,000. All right, we got to start beating our personal bests here. Yeah, it seems like a lot of those movie tie-in companies were all pretty shit. Yes. Nice. So I'm surprised they got, I mean, this isn't a movie tie-in yet until we get Dwayne The Rock Johnson on board. That is outrageous. We were totally fine. It should have given us that jump. Cheap. Look at us. Look at the professionalism. We'll break your windows. You shoot lasers at me, and you don't even subscribe to the newspaper, and you expect me to be respectful of you? I don't think so, brother. Dang it, missed him. Oh, so close. I knew he was coming. Come on. Jackie Lawrence in the chat. It's been a while, Jackie boy. Since you've been in the chat anyway. Keep getting logged out of your you're the same person? My mind has just been blown. You two are the same person. I am my hold of reality has just been shaken to its foundation. I did not know that. I was always like, I wonder where Jackie is. Like, I wonder why Jackie isn't in the chat much anymore. My mind is blown. Well, I'm glad I know that now. By the way, what's you should definitely shout out your video store sticker project. You should let everybody know about that. Because if any group of people might be interested in helping out, I get the feeling we've got a few here. So you have full permission to pimp that project anytime you want on my channel, because I'm all for it. Yeah. Okay, we're doing it. Nope. Unbelievable. The monster hands are... I'm really getting over the monster hands. Arriving today. I should also shout out, I don't think she's in the chat, but it's my pal Jade's birthday today. And I think we've got one too many family things going on today that we're not going to be able to hang out with her, but happy birthday, Jade. Okay, we got to switch back to the Paperboy. I feel like we're starting to get stale with the Paper Girl. We're starting to plateau. Beautiful. Nice. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The game is starting to... See, my wife always makes fun of me because I always, as a kid, I told her that as a kid, the thing that when I would get mad at a game, the thing I would always say is like, this game cheats! That was like my go-to frustration. And so now we always go, like, anytime anything doesn't go right, we're always like, this game cheats so hard! But I mean, this game really is. It doesn't cheat, but this game is super cheap. There's so many cheap deaths that you cannot avoid. Oh, spray the babe. Oh yeah, you know she's gonna file a complaint about that. Okay. Hathole, tell me what is to come this week? What do you mean? You mean, um, you mean for the channel this week, or what are you talking about? What's going on? Did I... Or are you fixing to get out of here? What's the story? Boom. Boom. Okay. Come on, dude. Like streams? We're fired. You're fired. Streams, yeah, we'll do Wednesday. Wednesday night, we'll do VHS review. I'm guessing we're not going to add... What are you doing Wednesday night? VHS review. It's definitely going to be... and actually, just real quick, because I was just thinking about what we wanted to watch. And I'm sure I'll make I'll schedule a live stream probably tomorrow for it, so you'll see what the movies are going to be. One of the movies is going to be Cold Feet. It's a dark comedy from the, I guess, 80s, probably late 80s, starring Tom Waits is an assassin, and shoot, what's her name? Sally Kirkland. Sally Kirkland is like his sort of partner in crime, and I watched it. We don't need to go super into it, but it was hit and miss. We'll save it for Wednesday, and so that's not necessarily tell because I have time to watch for one. Nice. Okay, so Cold Feet, starring Tom Waits. I'm gonna do a couple of more obscure movies and then a couple very mainstream movies. So then people will definitely have stuff to talk about, even if you didn't necessarily see the obscure movies. So Cold Feet. I don't know. I have the VHS tape. I don't know how accessible it is on streaming formats. If it's something you wanted to watch ahead of time. The other movie that's more obscure is a Bigfoot movie called Drawing Flies. Because I watched Willow Creek. Hold on, I guess we don't really need to go into a different view for it, but it stars Jason Lee, Drawing Flies, and it's got a bunch of View Askew, like Kevin Smith people in it. It was released under Kevin Smith's company. He didn't direct it. He didn't have anything to do with it. But it involves a lot of Kevin Smith people from back in the day. I watched it back then, and I wasn't super impressed with it. I'm going to give it another watch here to get back up to speed with it. And then we're going to talk about The Frighteners, directed by Peter Jackson. It's as far as the way it was released in the same way as Vulgar was. It's not the same kind of movie as Vulgar at all. It's a pretty silly... It's basically like somebody really desperately trying to make a Kevin Smith movie. It's got very Kevin Smith type dialogue, just not written as well. But it's sort of like, what if Kevin Smith made a movie about people hunting for Bigfoot? That's kind of what it's trying to be. no movie is the same kind of movie as Vulgar. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Um, so then we'll also watch The Frighteners, which is a nice mainstream, uh, you know, big studio release that I think if you haven't seen Frighteners, you should see Frighteners. It's an awesome movie. It's up there with, I don't think it's a perfect movie, but it's up there as kind of a nearly perfect movie. Um, and then the fourth movie will be just a nice big blanket. Everybody here, everybody who likes 80s movies and the video store and all that good stuff, um, I think we're going to be hard pressed to find somebody who doesn't like the Monster Squad. We're going to talk about the Monster Squad. I I have I think I did a video back in the day that was a breaking down the Goonies and the Monster Squad and basically proving in some sort of critical or like analytical way just that they're both solid movies, but Monster Squad is technically the better. But I've never done a movie, or I've never done just a Monster Squad review on the channel before, so I figured now is the time. Especially when I'm reviewing obscure movies, I always want to make sure to balance it with movies that most of us will have very likely have seen, or at least there's the potential that we, they're just more mainstream. So yeah. So those are our 4 movies for Wednesday. It should be a fun night. I watched Cold Feet a couple weeks ago. I watched The Frighteners the other night. Not that I needed to. I've watched it a million times, but I'm always looking for an excuse to watch The Frighteners. Drawing Flies I need to watch again. Like I was saying before, I watched Willow Creek, which is a newer Bigfoot movie, a found footage, sort of Blair Witch style Bigfoot movie, which I would recommend. It ain't awesome, but yep. Speaking of Decker, I thought you maybe. I guess I didn't really say anything about Monster Squad. I thought you were referencing the fact that I had just been thinking about Monster Squad, but I guess you would have no way of knowing that. So yeah, that's just kind of great minds thinking alike. You prefer Monster Squad over Goonies? You are definitely my people. Yeah, I think we'll talk about it on Wednesday, but there's I just don't, once again, I think Goonies has that, because Spielberg was involved, it does have that Spielbergian grandeur to it, but I think Monster Squad has a more sincere heart. I think Monster Squad has more balls. It's just an edgier, riskier movie. And I think it does a lot of things that, I like kids movies that are that go dark places. I like kids movies that don't treat kids like idiots. Yeah, it's got more nards. That is correct. And I think that's what Monster Squad excels at, where Goonies is it's a little more superficial. It's still a great movie. I love the Goonies. Like, I am ride or die Goonies, but it does fall short of Monster Squad. I just kind of think in its sincerity and in its punch. Missed him. Oh, it gave us that. See, the collision detection is all over the place. It's like sometimes there's no way it would let us skirt the hedge like that. Whoop. There you go, buddy.
How about a bloody buddy?
Ooh. Dang it. I knew a baby was coming, so I was going to try to stop him, but it was no use. Get past that house. We want the papers. We want the papers. Yes. And you know what time it is. Time to spray the babe. We got to come up with cool lines like that for all the dudes. Like, gotta drop the hood. They all sound like surfing terms. Oh, dude, did you see me out there? I totally sprayed the babe. Yeah, dude, I saw you spray. Did you see me? You see me drop the hood? I pulled it in tight, I dropped the hood, and I sprayed the babe, dude, all day long. Yeah, there's great waves today. Nailed it. Yeah, there's a lot of adult humor in it. It's definitely, but I think too that it reflects. I think, at least, it's still a movie. It's still kind of a cartoon, but I think it reflects kind of the way kids really are a little bit more. Boom, we gotta drop the jack, dude. We gotta I don't know what we'd call it. But yeah, I think it's definitely, the characters are, the way they talk to each other is not sticky sweet. It's not movie style. It's, characters that are friends are just constantly ragging on each other pretty hard. Oh my god. As a kid, it was a big thing when a movie made for my age bracket didn't feel like it was condescending me. That's exactly right. Have to admit, I only discovered these films by Decker recently. Saw Monster Squad on a small con here a few years ago, and bought Night of the Creeps after that. Oh, hell yeah. Your first Decker flick was RoboCop 3. A lot of people kind of hate RoboCop 3 because it is the more child-friendly RoboCop movie. At least I feel like that's what most people's beef with it is, because RoboCop 1 and 2 are just such great R-rated movies. And they absolutely are the best. I'm not saying 3 is as good as 1 and 2, but I think 3 gets a bad rap. I think 3 is a very entertaining movie. It has cool moments. It's just, it doesn't get to be, as it doesn't get to be as in your face with violence, with gore, with anything, with the kind of things that the first 2 RoboCops got to. Oh my god. Got to kind of really go to town and just really do whatever they wanted with. But yeah, man, Monster Squad is an A+ movie. Night of the Creeps is it's an A+ movie. I love Night of the Creeps. I was gonna be like, maybe an A-. Me. I was gonna nitpick, but no. Night of the Creeps is another one of those movies that just has everything, and it just hits all these, pushes all the buttons just right. Yeah, it was, dang, we missed one house. Yeah, I like RoboCop 3. I'm a defender of it. It's not one or two, but it also came out. It came out after RoboCop had really pretty thoroughly been turned into a property for kids. And, it had a cartoon, it had all the toys, and he was so deeply ingrained into, like, pop culture that, it was what it was at that point. Dang it, missed him again. No! Oh my god. I mean, I picked a really bad spot to experiment with my turning there, but that we got very lucky. Oh, we're gonna get hit by a monster truck, aren't we? We're gonna get hit by a monster truck. We just need to live. We just need to live. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Nailed it. Oh my god. Oh god. Had a chance to interview people from the franchise. Orion were demanding the Marvel Comics would have a more friendly Robo who doesn't shoot. Demanding crazy changes to please themselves. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Whew, well, that was actually a pretty good round there. Still not beating our best round, but that was pretty good. Not bad at all. Does this emulator? I forget. Are there Game Genie codes for this? Hold on. Let's find out real quick. When do you progress to another street in the game? I don't know. I guess we would have to not die instantly always to find that out. Here's some Game Genie codes. Ooh, that's a good one. Write that down. Oh, here we go. Infinite lives. Yeah, we're just straight up Game Genieing it. And you know why? Because I do actually have a Super Nintendo Game Genie, so I'm not even breaking my own rules about having to physically own something. Oh, Infinite Papers. Okay, so those will help out. Let's see if there's got to be like passwords to get to higher levels, right? Route codes. There we go. You can choose your starting level by putting in that password. All right. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if a Game Shark or a Game Genie. I guess I don't really even know what the differences were. Okay. So this is DDBE. I don't know if we put that in the space or the deal. Okay. And 17C6 DFAD. Okay, they appear to be on. Let's reset. Oh, we lost all our high scores, didn't we? That's a bummer. We'll live. Okay, and then the route number. Wait. Do I straight up have to, like... No way. Okay. All right, it goes up pretty fast. We should have gone from the other direction. Oh, my God. $6,479. We only got 10 minutes left. It was probably a waste to do this, but like we're going to get to see some other routes. We're going to have, infinite lives. We're going to have a good time. Oh, we went past it. I'm an idiot, folks. I'm a big dumb animal. This is a terrible system. Okay. Oh my God, look at this. It didn't let us choose. Okay. We've been promoted to Route 6479. We have 99 papers, and we have infinite lives. I wish we had, like, collision detection off. Oh my God, that ghost is fast now. Look at that new house. Oh my God, the ghost doesn't stop coming. Which, by the way, is the name of my new erotic novel that I'm working on. Oh, my souffle! Oh, we should have stopped that criminal. Oh, an even bigger castle. That's bunk. Oh, we gotta get... Nope. Look at all this. I've never seen this before. Yeah, you got your paper. What's going on? Look out, kid. You're in the road. Oh, graffiti artist? Clowns? Oh, my God. Oh, a casket. What comes out of the casket? A Dracula? Yeah. Get your limo. Beep. What comes out of the casket? I want to see. Yep, you can hit the birds. Save the dog. Stop the crook. Up. We finally hit a house we recognize. Oop. Whoopa. Woo! Whoa, boy. Yes. Bow, bow, bow. Nailing them. Nope. Woo! Holy Hannah. Who'd we miss? We missed 2. Well, that's a shame. That's a damn shame is what that is. Nope. Oh my god, that ghost. Get hit by the car. Oh my god. Not bad on a track I never played. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it might have been luck. Ugh. I want to hit that guy that's jumping into the pool. Oh, now he's gone. Of course. Okay. There was weird stuff going on. Oh my god. Seriously. I forgot, though. We do have infinite lives. So that helps. I mean, it essentially means we can just play forever. Now that I think about it. As long as we don't lose all of our subscribers, we can play infinitely with infinite lives. I don't like that there's just clowns running around. He's not even... Oh my god, we killed him. I think we just created Pennywise. Woo! Oh, we didn't deliver to... I got too excited about the cool tricks I was doing. We're going to market. Freeze, scum. Beep, boop, beep. Whoa. Yeah. I always do that. If I had just let him go, we would have been fine. Oh my god. Back off, tire. Not today, Satan. We're doing it. If you just go like this, I mean, you just start hitting stuff. Uh-oh. Boy. I cannot believe we didn't die right there. Boom! Radical, dude. Missed quite a few houses. Oh, well, I think that is going to be it for today, gang. That was fun. I mean, I really thought just 2 hours of buckling down, I would in some way improve, that I would in some way get farther in this game than I ever did before. I mean, I did because we put in Game Genie codes, but yeah, this game is kind of trash. Like, in a fun way, in a way that I do kind of still have a lot of love in my heart for it, but man, it is just kind of garbage. But whoosh, here it is in the collection for all time. You ain't going anywhere. Don't worry. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. By the way, this live stream and all the live streams and videos here at Hat Hole Home Video are brought to you by just about the coolest patrons a guy could ever ask for. 8-Bit Beck, Old Man Gamer, Melinda, Chad, Derek, Slevin. All you guys are incredibly, incredibly cool for helping support the channel. Anybody who has any interest in supporting, please go to patreon.com/HatHoleHomeVideo and become a patron and help support this cool little community that we're building. Beyond that, all I have to say is I hope everybody has a good rest of their weekend. This coming Wednesday, in just a few days, we will be hanging out Wednesday night and talking about VHS movies. We'll get that live stream scheduled pretty quick, so you'll have a reminder that you can set. Other than that, I just have to say thank you all, as always, and I will catch all you cool cats and you dirty dogs on the flip side. Bye-bye.